Hello everyone, welcome to bispsolutions.com. My name is Sumit, and in this video I am going to tell you how to rename columns and summarizing the data frame in Python. So this was the previous task we did where we dropped the duplicate records. So now I'm going to remove this part first of all, and also I'll remove this one, and I simply write data1 is equal to data.copy. Data.copy command helps us to copy the complete data frame into data1. So it makes a copy of data into data1. We can test it by passing a print statement. Print data1. Next, the requirement is we would like to rename columns. So I'll simply write print data1 dot, or we can do like this. I can write data1 is equal to data1 dot head 40 records, and also we would be printing it after this, so it would be showing only 40 records, the first 40 records. Now I would like to rename columns. So I write data1 is equal to data1 dot rename, and here we will be defining the columns which we want to rename. So let me show you what exactly the requirement is. So my requirement is we have region column and revenue column. So I would like to rename region and revenue as operating region and operating revenue. And for doing this, I pass a command data1 is equal to data1 dot rename column. And first we want to rename region, and it should be renamed as operating region, comma, revenue should be renamed as operating revenue, and bracket close. And we can test it by printing data1. So as you can see, the revenue region and revenue columns have been changed, renamed as operating region and operating revenue respectively. Now the next requirement is to summarize the data, and in order to do that we have couple of commands. So the first command is I would like to display the type, what type of data we are operating. So when I pass this, it gives the result, it says that it's a data frame. So it's showing that it's a data frame. So to cut short this, let me remove this one and remove this one so that we can get the result exact. We'll be able to understand this. So data frame. Now the next couple of more commands, I write print data1 dot head, print data1 dot tail. So basically head command, this will print first 5 rows, this will print last 5 rows, and let's test it. You can see when we print head, it's giving us 0 to 4, and last one is 39 to 35. So these are the two commands, head and tail. We have couple of more commands. I just pass a command print data1 dot index. This will display the labels. Index, basically this will print the starting index and the stopping index and the steps. So it's showing that there are total 925 records are there. So it starts at 0 and it stops at 924 and step as 1. Then print data1, sorry, it should be data1 dot columns. So it lists all columns to us. It lists all columns. You can see it lists all columns, and cost of revenue. So it gives the list of columns. and it is showing 40 records because in data 1 there are only 40 records. Columns, I'll say print data 1 dot D type. D type stands for data types. So it gives the type data type. So cost of revenues of object type and country object type. Gross profit is float 64. Now if you can see revenue and cost operating revenue. Operating revenue is float 64. Operating region is object. So to convert any object into float 64, we need to pass this particular command. As you can see, I have explicitly convert revenue into numeric. So this shows the data types. Then I pass print data1 dot shapes, and in data1 dot shapes it should be shape, not shapes. Data1 dot shapes, and data1 dot shapes, it says the size. So there are 24 columns and 40 records. That's the shape. Print data1 dot values, and it gives the values, all the 40 values in list form. And final command is to use the info. So that is a concise summary for the complete data. So I write data1 dot info, and it's a function itself. Data1.info, and we got the function info, and this includes the memory uses as of pandas data frame. So there are 14. It gives us a concise view. There are 24 columns, and ray 40 entries are there, 0 to 39. There are 40 records exist for each and every column. Their data type, there are none of the values are blank, and there are 14 fields which are of 64, which are of float type, and 10 are of object type, and the total memory consumes is 6.0 KB. So this is how we can rename the column and summarize the data frame in a Panda. So that's all in this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.